Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in mine.
Welcome in from the Polo Grounds. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Chicago Cubs. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Jameson Taillon. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Stephen Kwan leading things off and takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Kelly to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Mookie digs in here on the corner for a strike. 0-1.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
1 down, base is empty. That's too low. And it's 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Tucker sizes this one up and makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Spits the plate. It's 0-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Kelly to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And today on the hill, Kodai Senga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Senga, 6'1" righty, 200 pounds, and he was born in Japan.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Out there to center. One down. Now Machado up here. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1. And another ball. 1 out, bases empty. Outside low. 3 balls, no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Leaping, and it's gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That's down and in. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
About this one, it's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 2-0. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And that is out of play. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Goes down looking. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ian Happ. Now a fly ball to right center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil thing? Situate the time and people's dreams. Or from the norm, we appear quite average. No mask, no costume, no pre-exposed lavish. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
is the count.
And that one missing
Two
low.
strikes.
Pitch is in the dirt. Now 2-2. Grounds one to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first base line. Beat the throw pretty easily. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the
That's
bases.
the ball.
Bo Naylor stands in here. Takes ball one low. Outside low. And it's 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one finds the corner, and it's 2-1. And Naylor swings through that one. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in. 1 away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. One of the rare guys at first base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Steps off and looks to first.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
Swing and a ball line to center. Reaching down, makes the catch. So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Manzardo. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs.
1-1.
In the dirt. That one ripped right center field. Tucker going back. Way back out of here. And this game is tied. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And stepping in is the speedy Lane Thomas. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Daniel Schneemann, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed. A little bit low.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
Hit. First base.
Up next for Cleveland.
Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1 there. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. 1 runs in, rounds third, headed for the plate. In to score from first. It's 4-2.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there. Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to
swings to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now, Michael Busch.
The second baseman, Michael Busch.
That misses the zone. Ball one. On the ground to the left. Betts whips it to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's two away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And the inning is over. Top half of the third inning, and now Jose Ramirez. Taillon back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already. So I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And downstairs. Now he breaks his bat. Scoops it up barehanded. In time. Got him.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Naylor takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That's off the mark. 2-0. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That misses, and that's ball 3. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One away with a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. On the ground to third. And a base hit knocks in a run. Throw into third. And he'll pull into second safely.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Manzardo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball. And there's a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Naylor, the runner at third. Santana over at second with one down. Smoked on the ground at second. Handles, throws to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Toss to Alonso, and Thomas is out. They limit the damage here. As we go to the last of the third. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch just misses, and it's 2-2. And they'll do it again. That one outside, and the count's full. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's towards center. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Manny Machado. He's already homered in this game. That's to third. Ramirez throws to first. That is the inning. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the
second baseman.
New pitcher on now, Jordan Wicks.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So up next, Stephen Kwan. Foul ball. Kwan goes 5 feet 9 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick. Back in. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. And they add a run. It's 7-2. Here's Mookie Betts now. And that one upstairs. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Tucker really on his horse for it. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ramirez in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And there's a ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. On the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, so up now for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. And that's in for a strike.
Ball one.
And now 1-2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Here's Pete Alonso. On the ground to third. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
The left fielder,
In half, hope to hit. Flied to right his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Swinging a foul out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
You know, these Guardians really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kelly to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
The catcher,
Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Naylor.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Wastes no time there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Naylor over at second, 1 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man at second. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Up next for Cleveland.
And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. He's already homered here in this one. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. On to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. First pitch swinging.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Elliot Ramos, the next Cub to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
On the ground. Tosses to first. Home half of the fifth inning moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Nico Hoerner will come up to hit. Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. They don't come much closer than that. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And he gets him. Nicely done. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Daniel Schneemann.
Into center. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and there's 2 down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. In the dirt, and it's 1-0. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way.
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 34, Paul.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
That one misses, and the count is filled up. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
6 straight outside the strike zone. Next pitch is downstairs. Kelly gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here comes Manny Machado.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And Manny gets a piece. First and second here, no outs. That just misses.
Inside.
1-2 the count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab. The relay throw. 2 gone now. Here's Kyle Tucker. And that's outside. Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Hernandez drop step going back. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-4. Next to hit, Pete Alonso. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. High fly ball out to center field. Hernandez on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that we go to the top.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 43, Tristan.
Dives and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Ramirez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball popped up. Machado in position. Hauls it in for the out. And now Teoscar Hernandez 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now it's going to be Ian Happ.
Ian Happ. Now pitching for Cleveland, number 16, Jacob Junis.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Junis, a 6'3 righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. Next offering misses down and away. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Up and in, now 1-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Now batting.
Next is the designated hitter, Elliot Ramos. Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
He's got it. And there's 2 away. So here's Horner now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Horner.
The changeup missing. And that is ball 1. Rolled over to third. And it goes just foul. Happ off of first with 2 away. Right side. Fires over to first. That ends the inning. And we're back. So a lefty out of the pen, number 43.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
1-2 now.
Ball, that's out.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Got him swinging. And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike one. One down, base is empty. Headed down the line. And that drops foul. Swing and a ground ball. Machado throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The batter,
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Late swing, foul to the left. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, he found himself behind in the
Now pitching for the Guardians, number 36, Cade Smith.
And here is Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball 1.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Manny Machado now. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
That's a little bit low.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Thomas. And that is a big first out. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. And the
Ball
first
one, no
offering
strike.
is not close. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swung on, belted. Thomas gives chase. A dive, and he can't haul it in. 1 run's in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now it's going to be Pete Alonso.
Yeah.
Swings and misses. Strike
Ball one's the
one.
count.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Ian Happ. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
There's a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 strikes.
That one missed. That to right. Hernandez. And that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. Strike on the inside corner. Fastball for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
1 up, 1 down. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Off the mark there. Now 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Just off the inside edge. There's a strike. And that one sliced foul. Left field. Happ. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. 2 down. Base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That pitch clips the outside corner, and that's strike 1. This one in the air. And that is that. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 48, Emmanuel.
Ball 1 low.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Fastball for a strike. And a count 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Center field. Thomas hauls it in, 2 away. 1 out left for the Cubs. Here's Nico Hoerner. He was late there, strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one hammered center field. And that is the ball game. Senga with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A 7-5 final score.